Hello everybody, good evening. We're here with an Ixalan draft tonight. Let's see what we've opened here. Rare's Deep Root Champion. Probably not going to grab that card. Let's see what else we have here. Bronto, Call of the Feast, River Sneak. Cards worth considering. Like Siren Lookout, it's pretty good. Skullduggery is pretty good. Call of the Feast is pretty good, but I hate picking a double colored card for my pack one, pick one. Let's see here. So I think it's probably between the River Sneak and the Siren Lookout. I think I'm just going to go ahead and take the Siren Lookout. That just seems to be the stronger card here, so go ahead and grab that one. Okay, we have Kapala for the rare. Raging Swordtooth, which is a great card, but again, two colors and doesn't match either color we've got. Got a Storm Sculptor, which is okay for in Merfolk, Run Aground, which is okay. Not a super strong pack. Chart of Course is pretty good as well. Just two draw spell for two. So I think we're going to take a blue card here. Just going to go with our first pick. We don't really know if we're going to be Merfolk or not. We're in blue, so the odds are okay if we stick with blue, but I think I'll just take Chart of Course. I kind of like this card here. Okay, here we've got Fiery Cannonade, which I do like, which goes okay with our Pirate here. Unfriendly Fire, which is an okay removal spell. Chupacabra is pretty good, but kind of need to be in black-green for that one. Outside of that, I think those are probably our picks. So either we can do the Cannonade or the Unfriendly Fire. I think I like the Cannonade. I think I'll go ahead and pick that one up. I like cheap removal. If we do end up doing maybe blue-black pirates or something of that nature, that might be pretty decent. Or excuse me, blue-red with pirates, that might be pretty decent. So let's go ahead and grab that one. Okay, here, what have we got? Okay. So we've got a land in here. Don't really care for Bright Reprisal that much. Kind of an expensive spell, and it's only for an attacking creature. Don't really care for these kind of pump cells, the sorcery speed. So for us, we have the Shipwrecked Looter. Not really interested in either one of these red cards. Let's see. We have some vampire stuff, but nothing really worth getting out of the colors. So I think we'll just take this 2-drop here. Okay, well, blue does seem to be open, so I guess we're doing all right there. Depths of Desire, not a bomb card here. We also have Sailor Amines, which is okay. Storm Sculptor, which gets a little bit more value when we have a lot of creatures which enter the battlefield effects. We do have a couple pirates, so Siren's Ruse isn't terrible for us. I think maybe we just take the Stormfleet Pyromancer, because I know I can pick up a Storm Sculptor later, and these cards aren't anything that's something I'll miss later, so let's just take the Pyromancer. Okay, here we go. So right away we see we got a lot of red cards in this pack. Windstrider is good for blue, but for red I think I'm going to take the Fire Cannon Blast. That's just a decent piece of removal. Three cost. It is sorcery speed, but the raid ability really lets you take care of most creatures in this format. Okay, here we've got Headwater Sentries, which is not the worst card. It's an okay body. It's not an amazing card. It's definitely a much later pick. Siren's Ruse, which is still actually okay for this deck, but I think I'll just take the Brazen Buccaneers. Looks like we're getting quite a few pirates here, so we might actually end up being blue-red pirates. So Buccaneers is okay. Not an amazing card, but But a 3/3 haste, you know, and the Explorer ability is pretty good there, so we'll grab that one. Okay, here we see Depths of Desire, Headwater Sentries, Dinosaur Stampede. I like Dinosaur Stampede and decks that are a lot more aggressive. Spell Swindle is not something I really want for this deck. Might just take the Depths of Desire here. Spell Swindle, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like something I really want at this point, so we'll take this card. Okay, and here we see another Sentry, so Rummaging Goblin, Windstrider, probably just going to take the Windstrider here. You know, not an amazing creature, but you know, 3/3 flash flying is decent enough. Okay, now we've got Hijack, Running Ground, Storm Sculptor. Probably just going to go ahead and take Running Ground here. This is a decent interaction. Not much here. I guess we'll just take the Diviner. Okay, guess there could be a chance we play this guy. Okay, so far we are kind of looking like a red-blue Pirates. Got a couple pieces of, well, got a piece of removal and some interactions here with Running Ground, Depths of Desire. Don't really want to play this card. Everything else is okay. Yeah, everything else is decent, so looking all right. Okay. Now here we can take a Siren's Ruse or Storm Sculptor. Storm Sculptor is just okay, but we do have a few enter the battlefield effects, so that'll be our pick. Okay. All right, let's see what we get here. Captivating Crew. This is probably what we're going to take here. What else do we have? We've got Navigator's Ruin. Not really interested in taking that one over a Captivating Crew. Shaper's Apprentice, which is decent if you got a lot of merfolk, which we don't right now. And then with cards like Fiery Cannonade, it's probably not the best pick. Pyrus Cutlass, which is really good. Especially considering we're looking to be mostly pirates here, like the Firebrand, Nest Robber, not really a high pick. You know, it's okay to fill out your 2-drops if you really get desperate, unless you're in Dinos, obviously. Definitely the Captivating Crew here. It's a great card. Okay, here we've got the Search. Let's see here. Okay, I haven't actually played with this card. That might be the one right there. Siren's Ruse again. Not gonna grab that one. Swashbuckling, not really interested in. Thresher Raptor is okay. We're not Dinos. Depths of Desire. I'm okay with just the one. So let's take the Search. There's probably a few tickets as well. Yeah, we'll take that. Another Spell Swindle. Okay, we got Charging Monster Sword. That's going to be the pick. That card is really powerful in draft. Siren Storm Tamer is good as well, but I played with Monster Sword. This card is just really pushed uncommon. Okay, what have we got here? We've got another Pyromancer. We've got a Ryle, Opt, Prying Blade, Slimeback is actually a pretty good card for green. It's a great late game card. Here we probably, I don't know if we want another 5-drop. We're getting a little heavy on our 4s and 5s. I just take Scry, or take the Opt card here. I just don't really see myself playing 2 Pyromancers, so We'll just take Opt. Okay. Headstrong Brute, so that's probably going to be the pick here. Got another Windstrider. Run aground, which we already have one of. Don't really feel like we need multiples of those. Don't want another Opt. Yeah, Headstrong Brute is fantastic. We're playing Pirates. This guy's going to be have menace a lot of the times, and he's really hard to block. Okay, let's see here. Sure Strike. That's a good card, especially picking up cards like Headstrong Brute. Really can punish some double blocks there. Perilous Voyage is good as well, but I think here I would just rather have the Sure Strike. I like having a few combat tricks, and this is one I really like. Okay, we got the Deadeye Quartermaster. This guy lets you get an equipment or vehicle. We don't have any of those. That doesn't do anything for us right now. Got a Demolish, Dual Shot, Windstrider. Again, we're getting a little heavier in the 4 and 5s. Rummaging Goblin. We just have a couple 3-drops. Just 1 2-drop. We really need to get some more early drops. I just don't see us playing the Rummaging Goblin. Maybe we'll just take a dual shot for the board. No Sailor Means. Really nothing else in here, and it is a 3-drop, so take that. I got Navigator's Ruin, came back, Swashbuckling. I think we're just going to take the Nest Robber. We kind of need some 2-drops, and it's not the best 2-drop, but it is a 2-drop, so. Siren's Ruse, Swashbuckling. Let's see, probably take the Siren's Ruse. We don't have one yet. Swashbuckling doesn't really fit where we're going right now. We're not ultra aggressive, so we'll just take the Ruse. Okay. Don't see us playing the Sentry. We can pick one up later. Maybe we'll just take the Spell Swindle. It's fine. Here, I'm not going to play Ryle. We'll take the Pyromancer. Hope to not play that. Take an Opt. Okay. Really need to get some more 2-drops. A couple more Headstrong Brutes would be great. Okay, what have we got here? Not an amazing pack. Cards I like in this pack are Bishop Soldier, Bloodletter's good. I like that a lot. Actually, if we're playing Merfolk, the Speaker's really good too. But for us, we have Sailor of Means or Buccaneers. Maybe we just take the Sailor of Means here. I feel like if we're going to end up with all these 4s and 5s, maybe we need our 3-drop to ramp us a little bit. Maybe that's not the right pick. That's feels bad. This being pick one, but I think that's what I'm gonna take. Oh, okay. There's some stuff here. Wow, I would like a few of these cards. River's Rebuke is just such a blowout card. Siren Lookout, I would love to have that. The Blast, I probably would take after the Lookout. Air Elemental is really good here. So I think the picks between the Rebuke and the Air Elemental. For us, it looks like picking up all these Sailor Means and some removal. I feel like we just need some more win conditions here. This is a tough one. I'm not sure if it's the Rebuke or the Air Elemental. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna default to the Air Elemental. That's just a strong card. Okay, here we've got Fireshine Keeper, Dive Down, and that's really about it for us here. So I guess we're taking the Shrine Keeper. A lot of good cards here for Merfolk. River Herald's Boon is such a great Merfolk card. Wayfinder. Not an amazing pack, but good stuff here. So we'll just take the Fireshrine Keeper. Okay. Here we have Watertrap Weaver, which I do like. Shaper's Apprentice, which is a 2-drop, which I do like as well. probably not going to have flying in our deck. So do we take that over the Weaver? I think I would consider the Weaver before the Raptor. Here I think I'm just going to go ahead and take, I think I'll just take the Weaver. I like this card a lot. Okay, here we've got another Charter Course, Nest Robber, One with the Wind. Got River Sneak, not really Merfolk, won't have any pump spells for it, doesn't do a lot. Charter Course is good. But do we want Charter Course or One with the Wind, maybe? What are we going to put One with the Wind on? Sailor Means, a Nest Robber, not really a lot. So I don't think that's the pick. So it's either Charter Course or Nest Robber. I don't think I want a second Nest Robber. We've got 1, 2, 3 2-drops. I still think I'm going to take Charter Course. Okay, here we go. Got a Headstrong Brute. This card is great. We're going to take that one. What have we got here? Brazen Buccaneers and a Sailor Means. Well, don't really want either one of these, but I guess I'll take the Buccaneers. I don't want a third Sailor Means. Okay, we've got Unfriendly Fire is probably going to be the pick. Prosperous Pirates. We're not really ramping towards anything. This doesn't do a lot in our deck, so I think we'll just take the Unfriendly Fire. Okay, got another Buccaneers. Not really much else for us here. I don't think I'm going to play 3 Buccaneers. We'll just rare draft. It's fine. Fire Cannon Blast came back. Is no one playing red? Well, we're going to take that. And nothing here for us. Okay. Take that Pirates. Okay, so what do we... I guess we are taking this Nest Robber after all. Okay, so let's see what we're doing here. Okay, I do not want to play that card. Okay, oops. I'm not going to play that. Let's see here. So for our 3-drops, we have 2 Sailors, Water Trap Weaver, Brute, Brute, Blast, Blast. Wow. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we're going to take out a Sailor Means. Over here, probably take out the Storm Sculptor. Take out a Pyromancer. Don't want to run 2 Nest Robbers. Or do I want to do 2 Nest Robbers? No, I think the Fireshrine Keeper is pretty good if we're going to run 2 Charter Courses. Let's see here. This is the... I think I'm going to keep... Do I want to keep Siren's Ruse? Depths of Desire. Maybe we'll cut the depths. We do have 2 Fire Cannon Blast, Run Aground, Unfriendly Fire, Fiery Cannonade. I don't think we want the Ruse. We got a lot of combat tricks. I think we still need to make 1 cut here. Let's see. Got a lot of 5-drops. Maybe. Okay. So these are the 3 that I would consider maybe taking out. I think I want to keep the Friendly fire. Not in love with the Windstrider. Feels kind of lackluster with Elemental and Monstrosaur. Kind of like the Pyromancer more than the Windstrider. Maybe that's wrong. I think that's how I'm going to run it though. Okay, let's add some land. Okay, so I think we're going to run 9 mountains just because we have so many Fire Cannon Blast and 8 islands, and I think that's it. All right, let's. I'll see you guys in the first round. Okay, welcome back. Round 1. Looks like our opponent won the die roll here. Okay, what have we got? Opponent is mulliganed. I don't know, if our opponent on the mulligan, we're on the draw. We got Chart of Course, Fire Cannon Blast. I mean, this seems fine to keep. I'm going to go ahead and keep this. Okay, opponent is kept. Okay. All right, excellent. Go to an island. It's good. Be great to draw a 2-drop, even if it's Nest Robber. All right. Okay, another island. That's fine. So I guess the question is, do you want to go ahead and chart a course? Next turn we're going to play Sailor Means. Are we going to have another time where we want to chart a course? Maybe we just go ahead and play it now. I don't mind discarding an island here. Yeah, I feel like we're probably going to be doing stuff the turns after that. We'll just do this, it's fine. Okay, yeah, that was definitely the right move. So we'll just drop an island here. Okay. Wow, a lot of land draws. Be great to draw a Monstrosaur. Okay, Kupala. Okay, that kind of messes with our Fire Cannon Blast. Our opponent's definitely playing more folk. Let's see here. I think we're going to go ahead and play Sailor Means. Cross our fingers for a 5-drop. Yeah, this is a pretty good card. Oh, okay. Opponent's going to get a little aggressive here. And then this is spells and abilities cost 2 more. Okay, so we can't even play the Pyromancer against these guys. So definitely want to get rid of Kupala. Okay, no 5-drops, that's fine. So we can play the Pyromancer, it doesn't do any damage. Our opponents hold up 1 mana, so I have to wonder if they have Dive Down. I really don't have a problem with just taking the turn to sacrifice a treasure token, go ahead and Fire Cannon Blast Kupala, just because that's going to kind of tie us up a little bit here. Or we could play Search for Azkansa. Maybe that's the play. I think I want to get rid of this guy. to do anything else with that treasure token at this point. We have 2 land in hand, so. Okay, good. They didn't have dive down. Excellent. Okay, I think we're good now. Next turn, if we have to, we'll send the Sailor Means and Stormfleet their water trap, and let's see what they've got. Okay. Okay, I have not played against this guy yet. So we can put a 1/1 counter for 4 and remove counter, draw a card. Okay, that's very strong. Our folk deck. Okay, we're definitely going to try to take care of that right now. Ah, fantastic. Okay, that's perfect. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and fire cannon blast this guy. Can't afford to have this I'm on tap with this guy. That's going to get out of control, especially since we're not drawing a lot of action here with creatures. Okay. Don't really see the point of getting in for 1 right now. Play the search and just give it back to our opponent. Okay, so does our opponent have a combat trick? I really don't mind if they want to use a combat trick to get rid of this guy. That's fine by me. Maybe they have something, maybe some raid. Maybe they're going to put a couple counters on this guy. Let's see. Guess they were just testing the water. Okay. Oh. Yeah, we'll discard the mountain. Siren Lookout, okay, that's good. Our opponent doesn't seem to be drawing a lot, so I guess the question is, do we want to attack with a Sailor and go ahead and play the Storm Fleet to kill the Water Trap Weaver? I want to get the Siren Lookout going. I think we're just going to get the Storm Fleet Pyromancer out. Especially with these merfolk decks, it's so easy to put counters on these guys. Okay. I think our opponent's getting a little flooded here. Okay, let's see what we've got this time. Wow, more land, yes. Get rid of that. Okay, wow. This card's actually getting a little bit of value there. I think I want to play the Buccaneers this turn. Yeah. Okay, draw a mountain. That's fine. Okay, send everybody in real quick. So they're gonna do the flash flying guy, or just have a lot of land in their hand. Okay. All right, so they're gonna jump our Buccaneers, I assume. Okay, so here I think we'll just go ahead and play the Lookout. No reason not to. more land. Okay, ship it. How many lands have we drawn this game? 7, 8. And then we would have seen 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Oh, pardon. Yeah, we'll take that. So our opponent got to play. Or more land. Oh, something. Okay, river snake. Okay, more land. No, we're going to take that. Okay, all this transforms. Let's see here. Oh. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and transform it. Why not? Okay. Definitely going to play the Monstrosaur. I guess since this costs 3, play an island. Okay, yeah, I figured. Okay. Alright, so our opponent is definitely playing Merfolk. Is there anything we want to side in? Anything we want to take out? Let's see here. Is Dual Shot worth putting in? Probably not. I did have Windstrider. I don't feel like I want to really change anything with the deck. It seemed, I think we're fine with the way it is. We'll just send this back. Okay. Oh, no. Whoop. Wrong button. There we go. We're definitely going to mulligan this. There's no way we can keep that. Okay, that's better. We'll keep this. And we will... And we'll leave this on the top, that's fine. Looks like our plays kind of get the brood out. Opponent has a pretty good deck in terms of some of their uncommons and whatnot. Didn't see any River Herald's Boon. It's definitely the one I'm always worried about when playing against Merfolk. I think we have the same idea here. Okay, they just got our Depths of Desire. Okay. See if we get a 2-drop. That'd be great. Oh, okay, not a 2-drop, but that's fine. I think we're still just going to go ahead and play that. That way we can not have to discard to the Chart of Course. I don't want to run the risk of not drawing anything I don't want to discard here. Let's get this guy out. Next turn we'll get the Brood out. This guy's not a pirate, is he? No. Maybe one day we'll actually activate this 8 cost ability. Okay, our opponent must have all of his big guys. Okay, so the question is, I don't think we're desperate and need to play Chart of Course here, so we're just going to play the Brood. Especially since our opponent doesn't have anything on the board yet. Next turn we can always chart a course if we don't hit anything and they don't play anything really big. I guess even if they do, we probably can take it out with a blast. Or not. No, Jade Guardian's definitely hard to deal with. Okay. That's a tough one. Okay. Okay, we got a lot of interaction spells and none of them can interact, so we're just going to send both. I will 100% trade the Brute for the Guardian if they would like to do that. Okay, they must have some more action in their hand, which is fine. We will chart a course. Hopefully we hit a land. Excellent. Nothing else we can play this turn, so we will ship it back. Wow, a lot of interaction here, and nothing can touch the Guardian. Of course, we got a lot of fire against anything else, I guess. Hopefully they don't put one with the wind on this guy. Okay, our opponent is thinking. Okay, all right, well. That's exactly why this guy is good. You just keep dumping counters on this guy. We're definitely going to blast this one to Shaper on our turn. Just really hope we don't get punished and they have a Herald's Boon. Okay, I figured they were going to attack. Okay, we will be taking that, of course. Hope we can have a land drop this turn. Something else? No, okay. Yes, okay. So we're going to go ahead and try to blast this guy. Yeah, if they have a River Herald's Boon, they're going to use it anyway, so there's really no reason not to. Let's see what they've got. Ah. Okay, okay. They've got Dive Down. Alright. Well, nothing we can do about that right now. Guess we're just sending the Fire Shrine Keeper in this turn. Well, our opponent's going to get to untap with this guy, so we'll get to see what their plans are. So as it stands, they can do one counter a turn. Or, if they don't have anything in their hand, I guess they could go ahead and eat this counter and draw a card. You gonna put the counter on? Yeah. Okay. Not putting it on itself. Well, we might just be running grounding this guy then. That's probably going to be a play. Or maybe we'll Water Trap Weaver it, freeze it for a turn. Okay. I'm just emptying out their hand. Nothing we can do here. I think we are going to run aground that if we don't draw some really good action here. Okay, so we really only can run aground the Shaper. Our opponent's just going to replay it, but that does shrink it a little bit and kind of eats up their turn. We can Water Trap Weaver it, and if that's the case, we're just going to get 1 damage in. With the Fire Shrine Keeper on the swing back, we'll have Water Trap Weaver again. Still won't be doing anything about the Jade Guardian. I think I'm just going to run around this card for now. Hopefully we draw something bigger. I just don't feel like playing the Water Trap Weaver is going to do too much with all this power and toughness on their side. So we'll send our 1 in. And that's what we're going to plan on doing next turn. Hopefully drawing something a little bigger. Okay. We get in for 3. Replay the Shaper. Oh, okay. Well, I think I'd rather see that than the Shaper at this point. Don't want to see the extra mountain. So I think maybe we're just going to get. Okay, let's see. If we play the Buccaneers and the Weaver, we can tap down the Spike Tail for 2 turns. We can get in for 3, maybe 4 damage, get them down to 9. I'm going to take 3 here. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah. Let's just freeze this big guy. Play the Buccaneers. Hopefully we don't hit a land. So do we want to draw the Buccaneers? Does that do anything? Let's see, we're swinging for 4. They're going to play the Shaper. They won't have mana to put a counter on it. We'll be able to swing. We'll put them at 9. Then we can swing back for 3, 6, 7. Go to swing for 7. That'll put them at 2. They're going to swing for 3 on this turn. Maybe that's good enough. No, I don't think so. I don't think that's going to get it done. Okay, we'll just send our 4 in. Maybe that was the wrong play. I don't know. We'll see. Just feel like we have much better spells to draw in our deck than another Buccaneers. Okay, playing Shaper again. I'm going to block here. I'm going to put a counter on it. Okay, that doesn't really get the job done. But actually just went away from turning on the fire trying keeper. That's a first. So it's just any creature, not just merfolk. Well, we can't really attack here, so we're going to send it to our opponent, see what attacks they have, and maybe we can get some work done with the fiery cannonade. Yeah, we can't send any attacks in. I just don't think we're going to be able to do anything that's that favorable with the Shaper. Yeah, Phil. I just don't think there's any way for us to get out of this. Okay, if our opponent drops a land, they can do 2 counters this turn, which really seals our fate. Okay, they didn't, so we can still make some favorable blocks. Let's see what they've got. Okay. Okay, so everything has to get blocked. There's no way around that. So we're going to block the Buccaneers against the Shaper, because this thing has got to... Oh, goodness. Straight to the blockers. Okay. We've got to kill this one. At least we'll be able to kill that with a cannonade, unless he has dive down again. The Water Trap Weaver against the Guardian, that'll allow us to kill that, and the Fire Shrine Keeper against the Dino. Okay, see if our opponent has any effects before damage. I really hope they put a counter on somewhere other than the Dino. Okay, well, we have no choice but to go ahead and do this. Actually, the Water Trap Weaver is going to die to the cannonade here. So we'll kill the Shaper. We kill both of our guys, which they are going to die anyway. Don't think there's any way for us to live through this, but do we even show them this card? Let's see. So if we kill the Shaper, I wonder what he does. The Shaper's going to die. We got 7 mana open. I just don't think there's anything we can draw to get us out of this. I just don't really feel like showing them this card right now. We'll just go to game 3. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so is there anything else worth putting in? The Pyromancer definitely felt a lot weaker that game. Spell Swindle is a counter spell. Maybe that's worth using. Still don't think I want either one of these. So maybe we can put in just something with a little more body against the big ground guys. Maybe the Sun Crown is okay. Just feel like we need larger blockers, and we are sort of lacking in that. And that's a later drop, but I think I'll throw that in instead of the Storm Fleet. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay, here we are back for game 3. of our first match. We will be on the play. And yeah, that's fine. Actually, Nest Robber on the play is fine. Let's just get aggressive, and the Monstrosaur, I'm definitely going to keep that. Yeah. Okay, let's see how we do here. It's pretty hard for me to mulligan any hand that has the Monstrosaur and then 3 or 4 lands in it. Okay, no Jungle Delver. What do we got? And more land. Okay, no more of that, please. Let's go ahead and start getting in there with the Nest Robber. Okay. Let's see what our opponent has. Okay. Definer. Well, that stops our 2-drop. Oh, okay, they did get the land. Okay. No land. Okay, well, that's fine. Sailor means it actually lets us play our Monstrosaur next turn. So let's see if we can. We'll just send the Nest Robber in. I highly doubt they're not going to block this, but we'll just test. Okay, yeah. Really no reason not to block that card there, but play the Sailor. There we go. And then we'll be on the Monstrosaur play for next turn. Let's see what our opponent has. Yep, okay, that's good. See if they hit another land. That'd be nice. Then we can send the Nest Robber in. Okay, they did not. Okay. We're still going to get in with the Monstrosaur this turn. Shame we can't send the Nest Robber, but that's fine. Do we go ahead and send the Sailor Memes? Yeah, maybe. I guess this way, if he wants to. Well, no, I guess there's really no point. He's not going to block with the Wayfarer against the Monstrosaur. There's really no reason to send it in. We'll just go ahead and send the Monstrosaur by itself. There we go. Yeah, okay. Get that out of the way, that's fine. Or our opponent's reconsidering. Maybe they do have River Herald's Boon. Okay, no, they're going to go ahead and take it. Okay, perfect. I think we're pretty well positioned here with the Monstrosaur and the Unfriendly Fire, because this can go to the go right to the opponent. It's a lot of damage we've got presented. Okay, Deep Root Warrior, and lots of good Merfolk cards. Does our opponent have Dive Down again? No, they do not. Or if they do, they're not playing it this turn. Discard an island. Okay. Another Headstrong Brute. So do we send the Monstrosaur, see if they go ahead and block with all, and then Unfriendly Fire the Wayfarer? That seems fine. Don't really see a reason to send either of these guys right now. We'll just send the Monstrosaur again. Probably the best turn for it since they are tapped out and they can't get us with Dive Down. And maybe they just won't block. They do have 5 cards in hand. I discarded a land last turn. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll just Unfriendly Fire this guy. Keep the Monstrosaur, clear out his board, do a little damage. And if they don't play anything too crazy, we'll even be able to start getting in with the Nest Robber next turn. I'm sure they're going to play something now. Okay, great. And if we get a mountain next turn, we can put 2 brutes down. And they will both have menace, and that will be very difficult to deal with. Let's see what our opponent has. Another Wayfinder, okay. And what? Oh, Jade Guardian, okay. And an island. So what cards do they have that punish us? Well, still haven't seen a Riverhill's Boon, so definitely just going to send the Monstrosaur in again. There's really no reason not to. Do we send everything? They're just going to chump the Nest Robber, chump the Sailors. No, we'll just send the Monstrosaur. They may have Dive Down, soak up some damage this turn, which is fine. Nope, just going to throw the Diviner in. Okay, we'll go ahead and get out a Headstrong Brute. We'll do the same thing next turn, and recording stop. Get the Brute down, and we're going to go ahead and send it back to our opponent. Alright, let's see if they've got anything crazy on their turn for us. That's a good one. That changes things. It's going to freeze up our Monstrosaur for a while. Be nice to draw a sure strike this turn. I think we're still doing fine. Got a lot of good blockers. Monstrosaur's still there, just frozen for a couple turns. Oh my goodness. Sure would like a mountain. Okay, well, I don't see any reason to attack with anything this turn. Opponent has Jade Guardian. They're just going to chump the Headstrong Brute. Well, that's probably fine, actually. I think that's fine. If they want to chump this guy, I have no problem with that. So you got the Wayfarer. So we'll send him in. He's not doing any blocking anytime soon anyway. See if our opponent's going to double block it or go ahead and take the 3. I think they kind of need to block it here. Going to 5 with a monster sword on the board is kind of tough to deal with. Okay. 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 So we'll go ahead and play the second one. Whenever our opponent is ready. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see what our opponent has. Well, they got the Jade Guardian. We know that much. So they do have a 3/3. I can double block the Monstrous Soar. I hate that. What do we do? Oh, okay, depths. Okay. And I'm going to play Jade Guardian. Okay. I'm assuming we're making it a 3/3. Merfolk Branchwalker. Wow, yeah, I had a lot of good uncommons. See if they had a land here. This will definitely change things if they don't. Okay. Will they reveal? Non-creature spell for 2. Okay, and they do have a treasure, so I've got to keep that in mind. Any attacks? I doubt it. There we go. Alright, so do we send the Monster Soar in and offer the trade? Okay, so if we send the Nest Robber and the Monster Soar, yeah, they could block the Monster Soar with the Merfolk, Water Trap, and the Branch. So maybe it's best to... Yeah, we're not going to send the Nest Robber. We'll just send the Monster Soar in. I think the worst thing that happens is they have a dive down, in which case we're going to trade Monster Soar for Water Trap Weaver and a dive down. And then we'll play the Sun Crown, which is going to do a little bit of work with the Brood. Yeah, I think that's fine. We're still going to send the Monster Sword. So let's go and send this guy in. There we go. Okay. I really want to make sure this guy dies. Oh. There we go. Okay. Let's see if they have the dive down. Okay, excellent. Okay. So it remains, and they still have Spell Pierce in hand. An island. Okay, so we're definitely going to send the Sun Crown in. They're going to trump that with the Sailor. If we send all, they're going to jump the Nest Robber with the Sailor, Sun Crown. They'll probably block up the Water Trap. They might just let it through. I think we're just going to send the Sun Crown this turn to get one of the blockers out of the way. And then just go for the win next turn. It's really, I guess the one good part about this card is there's really no way around the damage unless you kill it. And with Spell Pierce, they're taking 3 no matter what this turn. So they might just take the 5. Oh, okay. Guess they'll take the 3. Now we'll play the Brute, and that's probably going to be about it. Okay, that'll do it for round 1. I will see you all in round 2. Alright everyone, welcome back to round 2 of our Ixalan draft. Our opponent has won the die roll. Looks like they've mulliganed. I think we'll go ahead and keep this. We've got a Nest Robber here for our 2-drop, Sailor Amines. If we hit a land drop within the first couple turns, chart a course, this is a fine keep. Oh, our opponent had to mulligan again. Okay. Looks like our opponent... Okay. Alright, I was getting worried. They kept a no-lander. That wouldn't have been a very fun round. Okay. Let's see what we get here. Oh, excellent. So start out with a 1-drop. That'll get a few hits in. Don't really have any raid or anything to turn on with it, unless they play something worth using the Fire Cannon Blast on. Okay, not hitting our land drops, but that's okay. Here we could attack with the Fireshine Keeper and then chart a course, but I think we're going to just go ahead and run out the Nest Robber. We can always chart a course next turn. Okay, well, our opponent missed a land drop. We got ours. So here we're just going to go ahead and send the 3 back again. And again, we're kind of, do we want to chart a course, draw 2? I don't think so. I think we're going to play the Sailor Amines. That kind of gets him on the board, and even if we don't hit a land drop next turn, the treasure sort of allows us to hit that land drop, and then we can chart a course next turn. Okay, our opponent's got a 3rd land. Let's see what they've got this turn. Okay, well, that's going to take care of our Nest Robber. Alright. Okay, so here we can, I think we're going to attack with the Fireshine Keeper, go ahead and get our damage in. So I guess we're kind of at the dilemma here. Do we want to chart a course or try to hit a land drop, or just go ahead and play the Captivating Crew? I think I'm just going to play the Captivating Crew here. And that might be wrong, but I think that's what we're going to do. This guy's a pretty good body, so we can stay aggro. And if we hit a land drop, we can just start pulling blockers out of the way. Okay, looks like our opponent missed their land drop again. Okay, and there's our land. So this turn we can... I don't see the point in really taking this creature. I think we're just going to play the Buccaneers. Okay, we got a land out of the deal. It's fine. And we'll just send everybody in. Okay. All right. I think it's going to be kind of tough for our opponent to really come back from this. Yeah, they didn't get a very good opener. Obviously stuck on the lands as well. So, oh, okay. I'm going to fight the Fireshrine Keeper. Okay, so I don't think there's really any point showing our opponent any other cards, so we're just going to go ahead and take control of this guy. And then just go ahead and finish this first game up. Okay. Well, it's unfortunate for our opponent. But that happens. We really didn't get to see any of our opponent's deck, so not really much sideboarding I want to do. So we'll just send this back. Okay, this hand seems fine. Like I said, anytime I've got 3 or 4 lands with the Monster Sword, it's pretty hard to mulligan that. Our opponent is keeping their hand, so we'll do the same. Headstrong Brute, perfect. Be able to play the Brute into the Lookout, or maybe Lookout into the Brute. We'll see what our opponent's got. Okay, so they are red-green dinos, it looks like. Alright, hitting all our land drops this game, that's good. Okay. Alright, we're getting a little flooded here. So I guess the question is, do we want to play the Brute or the Lookout? The Brute lets us be obviously a little more aggressive on the following turn, but the Lookout, if we don't hit the land, we do have a blocker. I think we just want to play the Lookout and see if we can get a blocker and play here. We're not really doing too much for a couple more turns. Fiery Cannonade, wow. Okay, we're going to leave that on top. This guy's a knight, and this guy's just a human. Yeah, that's going to be really good. Okay, and we do have a blocker now. No, 3 colors, okay. That's a fine play. Okay, so I think we're just going to main phase the cannonade. No sense in getting greedy. If our opponent has some kind of pump spell to save one of these, that's really not great for us. Yeah. Go ahead and clear out these 2 drops, and we'll play the Monster Sword next turn, and should be looking a little bit better at that point. Okay, perfect. So let's see what our opponent has. Okay. So we have to wonder if the opponent has the avatar. I guess they would be a couple turns away from that, so I think we're going to go ahead and attack with the Monster Sword first, just so we can hold up Sure Strike if they've got any tricks or anything. Okay, doesn't look to be the case. So here I don't think we want to play the Search. Probably go ahead and play the Looter first, since we've got Raid here. Yes. I think we'll just discard the island. Seems fine. And then we'll go ahead and play the Headstrong Brute. Okay. Alright, so what's our opponent casting here? Where do they get the Spiked Ceratops? But I don't believe, yeah, they're not going to be able to cast that this turn, so this isn't looking too good for our opponent with Unfriendly Fire in our hand. Okay, our opponent's got 1 card left in hand, which is the Ceratops, and they did hit their land drop. I have to assume that was a misclick. I really don't know why they didn't cast that spell. Okay, well, we know they don't have any combat tricks, so we'll send in the Monster Sword, the Looter, the Brute. They can block the Monster Sword with the Diviner. They'll take 1 trample, probably trade the Shipwreck with the Knight, take 3 from the Brute, so that'll be 4, put them at 8. I guess on the flip side we could Unfriendly Fire the Diviner, and they'll take 5, 6, 7, 8, it'll be a 4. That seems worse. I think we'll just go ahead and attack. See how our opponent blocks. We've got Sure Strike as well. I don't think there's really any point to playing Unfriendly Fire here. I might just block the Looter with the Shipwreck with the Diviner. I'll take 5, 6, 7, 8. That's actually completely fine, though. We can finish it with Unfriendly Fire. Okay. Yeah, our opponent would have been a lot better off if they would have played the Dino here. That's interesting. Okay, so we've got our opponent for 5, 6, 7. We can do 7 to them, and with Unfriendly Fire, we can only do 11. So here, if we Sure Strike the Brute, we're representing 6 total damage. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do there. Okay, so we'll leave blocks as is. We do have a spell. Go ahead and clear the board. Okay. Yeah, I just absolutely love Headstrong Brute with the Sure Strike. It always seems to be a 2-for-1. Okay, we'll just play the search out here. Okay, waiting on our opponent. Okay. Alright, well. So for that game. It feels like our opponent definitely misplayed there. I'm assuming it's just a misclick. The first game, had to mulligan a couple times, then didn't get the land they needed, so didn't really get to see too much of their deck. But that's just the way Magic goes sometimes. Alright, we'll go ahead and see you guys for the final round. Alright everyone, welcome back to round 3 of our Ixalan draft. We won the die roll. Excellent. So yes, we will play first. And not a lot of action here. This is kind of a loose hand. I think I'm going to go ahead and keep it though, just because we do have Fire Cannon Blast. We're on the play, so we can take care of anything any aggressive 2-drops. So I think we'll go ahead and keep it. See if we draw some action in the first couple turns. Okay, I'm just playing black. Unfriendly fire, so let's removal. Wouldn't mind an island. Playing against vampires. Okay, that's. Well, let's see what our opponent takes with the freebooter. Got a few options there. I would assume probably the Fire Cannon Blast. Okay. Guess our opponent's evaluating their hand. Okay, yeah. That makes sense to me. And now we are going to get punished for keeping this hand. Okay. Well, we definitely need to hit a land drop this turn. Excellent, yeah, Hammer Skull is really, really good. Okay, there's a land drop. So we're just going to play the Buccaneers. Actually, wouldn't be too sad if they hit an island. Ah. Okay. Of course, we can't attack with it now, but that's fine. No, we will not be attacking. Okay, so... Let's see what our opponent has to play. Yeah. Alright, so what options do we have here? Well, we can unfriendly fire the Hammer Skull. allow us to block the paladin. We could play Siren Lookout, which doesn't seem as great. If we hit a land, that's just not going to do very much for the board. We can Unfriendly Fire like I said. Oh, Freebooter, get our Fire Cannon Blast back from the Hammer Skull. That seems much worse. I think here we also could run aground the Hammer Skull. I think I want to get rid of the Hammer Skull. We don't have a lot of action here, and I'm just, yeah, we're just going to get rid of the Hammer Skull. We need to stabilize a little bit. No. Alright, let's see what our opponent's got. Pretty standard vampire deck here. Yep. I was expecting that guy. Perfect. So I was probably just going to send the vampire in at this point. That vampire token. Okay, well, we will definitely block the paladin. This not looking too good for us here. Okay, so we can play Run Aground of the Deacon. We can play Siren Lookout, which doesn't do a lot. We could play Chart a Course, see what we draw. That seems fine. I think we're going to play Chart a Course. Farshine Creeper, another Chart a Course. Well, the Keeper's not doing much here. We're going to discard that. Don't think I want to Chart a Course again. So we can either play the Lookout. All we can really do is hold back the Freebooter with that. I got the Deacon and the token coming in, putting us to 6. The following turn we can Run Aground the Deacon. Yeah, we just need to get something on the board at this point, so we'll go ahead and do the Lookout. Hopefully we do not hit a land. Okay. Well, not much we could do about that. Well, okay. I believe this game has just gone past our reach. Well, let's see what we draw. We'll go ahead and block the token here. Okay, so what can we do? We got the 2 Deacons. They will be pumping one another. We can play the Crew. That blocks 1 Deacon. We're going to take 6. We'll take 1 from the Booter, and then we'll take the Deacon as well. Could just Chart a Course first. There's no harm in doing that. Let's see what we get here. So that means Sure Strike. Don't really want to show our opponent too many cards, since I'm fairly certain there's really no way we're getting out of this one. We'll just discard the... We'll just discard that. We'll play the crew. See what our opponent has this turn. Okay. Not a great situation here. Okay, well, they didn't remove our crew, so we do live another turn. We'll definitely be blocking one. Oh, goodness. Okay. See if our opponent has a pump spell to finish us off. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so what have we got against our opponent here? Not too much. Maybe the Windstrider. Yeah, not too terribly much here. So what do we not want against our opponent? The Fiery Cannonade will be fairly decent. Fireshine Keeper is not amazing. We only really saw the one flyer. Maybe we don't want to worry about the Windstrider. Kind of like the Pyromancer, it does allow us to take out some of the lower drops like Bishop's Soldier and tokens, the Paladin. Is there any use in adding in Depths of Desire? Is there anything worse than that? I don't think so. I think we'll just send it back. This is fine. Yes, we will be on the play. Okay, here we've got a questionable hand. 2 mountains and a brute. Got the Buccaneers. It seems very reminiscent. I think I'm still going to keep this though. We've got 2 mountains with a brute, so definitely going to hold back a bit of removal of this game if we draw into any. Don't want to deal with 2 deacons again. Didn't see a lot of tokens from our opponent, so that's good. Okay. Might get punished again for Oh, there's the Bishop Soldier. Excellent 2-drop. And well, there we go. That's nothing we can do about that. Sometimes you don't hit your land drops. Hammer Skull, okay. Oh, goodness. Well, this is unfortunate. Well, I guess we're just going to discard a Buccaneer here. Okay, yeah. Oh goodness. Yeah, I don't think there's any coming back from this one at this point. Yeah. Okay, we'll discard a looter. And there's the deacon. So our opponent's going to send in 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put us to 6. And I believe that's the game. We can blast the deacon, but we're at 6. We're going to take exactly 6. So there you go. Sometimes you just don't draw the lands when you need them. In retrospect, maybe we should have mulliganed that hand. But there we go. Okay, well, thank you all for watching the video today. If you liked watching, and hit the like button for me, and if you want to see more videos in the future, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in the next Ixalan draft. Have a great night.